White flag is raised. Off and running in the Grade 1 race and stay at Punchestown champion I.N.H. flat race. They head for the stands the first time, and it's Madman's Game, the early leader from American Mike on the outside of Sandor Clegane. Tracked by Facile Vega and the Stripes, Seabank Bistro. On the near side is Redemption Day, with alongside Viva De Vito. Carton Funnock is one behind Ocean of Mercy. Continuing in these early stages, the field led along by Madman's Game, Sandor Clegane second, third American Mike, and on the inside is Seabank Bistro, followed by Facile Vega, the Cheltenham bumper winner, who's followed by stable companion Viva De Vito, Redemption Day, Carton Funnock, and Ocean of Mercy in the orange jacket, the back mark. Continuing on up towards the top of the track, Madman's Game by 2.5 to Sandor Clegane and third American Mike, and then Seabank Bistro and Facile Vega, red and blue colors in mid-division. Viva De Vito next, then Redemption Day with the final couple, Carton Funnock and Ocean of Mercy. Little changes, heading downhill. Madman's Game, tracked by Sandor Clegane and American Mike. These three have opened up an advantage over Seabank Bistro. Facile Vega next, and Viva De Vito, Redemption Day, Carton Funnock, and Ocean of Mercy. Continuing downwards towards the 10 furlong point, Madman's Game is joined by Sandor Clegane. 4 lengths to American Mike, another 4 to American Mike's Cheltenham Conqueror, Facile Vega, Seabank Bistro next on the inside, then Viva De Vito, Redemption Day, Carton Funnock, and detached by 5-6 lengths is Ocean of Mercy. Down the far side they go. Madman's Game with a small advantage over Sandor Clegane, American Mike in third. Facile Vega is just nosing to fourth ahead of Seabank Bistro. And then Redemption Day, Viva De Vito, Carton Funnock, and struggling as Ocean of Mercy. They've passed the halfway stage. Continuing down the back straight in the race and stay at Punchestown champion I.N.H. flat race Grade 1. Madman's Game, Sandor Clegane, little between them, followed by American Mike. White, green and red colors in third. Who's followed by Facile Vega. And then Redemption Day, who's picked up a bit of ground on the outside of Seabank Bistro, then Viva De Vito, win by the railers, Carton Funnock. Less than 5 furlongs to go. Madman's Game and Sandor Clegane reeled in by American Mike, who's 4 in front of Facile Vega, and then Redemption Day. Viva De Vito next with Seabank Bistro and Carton Funnock. Racing along the side of the track, half a mile to go. Madman's Game just in front from Sandor Clegane. Poised in third is American Mike, who's closely followed by Facile Vega, and then Redemption Day, Viva De Vito, Carton Funnock, and struggling and dropping off them is Seabank Bistro. 3 furlongs to go. Heading for the final turn, Madman's Game, Sandor Clegane, and American Mike covered by 2 lengths. Closing is Facile Vega. On the inside, Viva De Vito, and then Redemption Day. Racing into the straight, 2.5 furlongs to go, and it's American Mike, the leader, pushed along in front. Coming there is Facile Vega and Redemption Day as they race to the final furlong and a half. Redemption Day on the outside of Facile Vega. They've pushed aside American Mike, racing to the final furlong, and it's Redemption Day and Jody Townend on the near side of stable companion Facile Vega and Patrick Mullins. Facile Vega's finding on the far side from Redemption Day, putting well clear of American Mike. Facile Vega from Redemption Day. Facile Vega wins it by a length to Redemption Day, a long way clear of American Mike. Viva De Vito and Madman's Game as
Facile Vega becomes the 3rd consecutive Grade 1 winner of the afternoon, who had also won at Cheltenham for Willie Mullins. Well, Patrick, that in itself is a pretty noteworthy achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, do you know what? I don't think he was at his best today. He got quite warm in the parade ring, and he was quite jiggy at down the start as well. I feel he was feeling the end of the season, and turning out at the back straight, I'm not holding on to him. I'm kind of just squeezing him along. I was thinking to myself, I could get beat here, and he's toughed it out.
That said, I go back to the Dublin Racing Festival when I asked you whether he was comfortably the best of your bumper horses, and you said, yeah, maybe just, but Redemption Day's very good as well. I'm guessing it was something like you expected at Cheltenham, those 2 coming to the fore.
That's what I was seeing at home with their work, that Redemption Day was he might be slightly quicker than Facile Vega, and he headed him. And maybe my fella just had slightly more stamina reserves, but they're two very good horses.
When you realised it was Jody on Redemption Day, what were you thinking? This has become a bit of a motif.
Well, I sort of always knew it was going to be Jody. Yeah, I could feel her on the outside the whole way tracking us, and yeah, it definitely gave a bit of added impetus to the drive anyway, yeah.
And obviously, because you know the horses so well, did that change what you were going to do? Did that change your mindset because you knew Redemption Day was a horse with a turn of foot, a bit of speed?
Look, I sort of knew that I was going to be tracking Jamie and that Jody would be tracking me. I thought, having walked the track, that I was going to take a bit of getting. I didn't want to be getting involved too early. Jamie wanted to make it a stamina test. Jody wanted it, which I knew it wasn't going to be a complete speed test for Redemption Day. So for me, I was just going to ride my race off American Mike, and hopefully we were going to be able to get by him again.
Did you know how far in front of American Mike you were when the pair of you passed the post?
No.
I mean, it's 20-something lengths. It's a mile.
Yeah, we just kept picking up. We just kept picking up.
They must be serious horses.
That's what they're doing at home. That's what they're doing at home. But they're two very different types. The Redemption Day is much smaller and slighter, much more of a hurdling type, whereas Facile Vega looks a chaser of the future, you know.
But obviously next year they both got that much pace that you'd think they'd be in the same division.
Possibly, but I couldn't see any reason why they can't step up. You saw with Sir Gerhard this year. You're able, like, the good horse are able to win 2.5. The good horses aren't confined by distance. You saw with Allaho, they can win. They can be versatile.
You don't need too much of an excuse to eulogise about Allaho, do you?
No. I mean, look, this race doesn't allow him use. I don't think it allows him to flourish. I think he won, even though the performance says he was as good as ever. To me, he's even better going the other way, dropping down in trips. So it just shows how good he is.
I mean, I know every day is your day at Punchestown, but this needed to be a special day. It's been a special day.
It did. It was no fun yesterday when Gordon was winning all the races. So luckily we were able to come back today. Yeah.
When it's a bad day when you've won 2 Grade 1s, you know things are going all right.
Actually, look, the standards are very high here, and it's been a lucky place for us. But Willie does an extraordinary job with just keeping the horses fresh. And Punchestown is, from the start of the season, Punchestown's on his mind. We want to get the horses here in good form, and that's what they do.
Things going well.
So far, so good.
Well done.
Thanks.